Our son Shandon was 3 years old when he got to Vienna. He had been born in Des Moines, but when we moved to Vienna, he's just still a little guy, full of life and fun. And at New Year's in Vienna, they have a very interesting tradition. Out on the street, they sell little figures that are carved in lead. They'll be all sorts of shape. They could look like an automobile or a thimble or a person or an animal. You go out and find one that you like, and you buy them, one more. So I bought one for each of our kids. And what you do is you take them home, put the figure in a spoon, heat the spoon with a candle, which would then melt the lead. So the figure, if it's a car or whatever, melts and becomes a liquid. And what you do is you have a pan of water, and you take the spoonful of liquid lead, turn it and pour it into the water. When it hits the water, it cools and it forms a new shape. And you take the shape out and look at it, sort of like a Rorschach test, and say, oh, what does this look like? And it's supposed to be a hint or an indication of something about the future. So I'm helping Shandon, hold the spoon. We're melting his figure, and we pour it into the water, and then it hardens, and we take it out, and I look at it, and it looks like the head, skeletal head of a steer with horns that you might see in the desert where cattle has died. All that's left is its head sitting there with the bony face and the horns. It looks just like that to me. And I said, whoa, that's kind of ominous, maybe like a symbol of death or something like that. Not a happy thing. So we go out later that day and we go down into the subway called the U-Bahn in Vienna, and we're going to just go out walking, and we have to ride the U-Bahn line from where our apartment is to get over to the heart of downtown. So we ride the U-Bahn all the time. We go down, get our tickets, we get on, we're riding, and we get there to the end station, and the voice in German says, Endstelle, alle aus, and everybody get off. So we're waiting to get off, and Shandon was pretty good. Usually I would just let him hop off and walk, but for whatever reason, I held his hand. And we walked over to the edge of the car, and where it comes up to the platform, and to just step across, there's a little gap, but in this instance, a pretty wide gap. And I easily stepped over it, but Shandon, being small, steps, and he can't quite make it. And his foot stumbles, and he starts to fall in the gap between the car and the platform, going in there both feet, and he's about to fall under the train. Austrian passengers, seeing what was happening, dived for the door to keep it from closing. Because when the door closes, the train goes. But if you can hold the door open, then the train won't move. And that, so people reacting quickly. But I have him by the hand, and his feet are dangling down. He would fall, except I've got him by the hand, the arm. I pull him up, put him on the platform, and we just keep going. Who knows if they would have kept the door open or not. Trains are big, fall. If you fell, you'd fall on the tracks. A moment that close, only that I was, I guess, subconsciously nervous by what I had seen. I was being just a little extra protective. But kept my son alive that day. This moments between life and death can be so small.